Here is the femur bone. I'm going to start on this end first. This would be the end that is considered to be the head, which is actually this round part on the very end here. That's called the head of the femur. That depression right there where a ligament goes that actually helps hold this bone into the hip, that's called the fovea capitis. It looks like somebody took a hammer and just dented the end of this bone. That's called the fovea capitis. There are two parts here. This is called the lesser trochanter. The part on the outside it's a landmark. It's called the greater trochanter. This happens to be a left femur. So this is what would stick out on the side. And then on the inside, like I said, that's called the lesser trochanter. There is a line you can feel, or a groove on the back when you actually pick up the femur and you feel right here on the back. That's called the linea aspera. That's always in the back of the femur. So when you're trying to figure out if it's left or right, that line always has to be in the back. You can barely see it on this back portion. Down here at the bottom, there is a notch between these two what are called condyles. This is called the intercondylar notch or fossa. And then what you have are these smooth edges. These are condyles. Now this happens to be a left femur. So I know this is going to be a little backwards. This actually is called the medial condyle. This is the lateral condyle, because they would actually sit like this. That's the medial part. That would be the lateral part. That groove in the front, and you can tell there's a difference in the texture. That's called the patellar surface. That's where the kneecap actually goes up and down along the femur. And that's all the parts of the femur.